Hello again, Gary Korb from Cigar Advisor here with some new cigar fan mail for you. John Huff from Emmaus, Pennsylvania asks, where is a good place to put humidification devices? The top of the humidor or the bottom? For those who have a tower style or the Lucky 7 style humidor, is it better to put jars in the bottom or the top? Many people say humidity rises. Others think of a musty basement where humidity cools and settles to the bottom. So which is better? The top and let the moisture flow down, or the bottom where the moisture will rise up? Okay, well this is a great question because you may have noticed that when you buy a desktop humidor, sometimes there's a space blocked out under the lid for the humidifier. Now a lot of cigar smokers have this type of box, and placing the humidifier square under the lid, like this, is fine. I've never had a problem placing humidifiers there unless the device was too small for the number of cigars in the box. By the way, if you've got a glass top humidor, watch my fan mail video on where the humidifier goes in one of those. Many of the larger models, 100 count and higher, come with a top tray, like the one I use here in the office. The thing is, it puts the cigars in the top tray very close to the humidifier, and I found that those cigars tended to be spongier, while the cigars below were a little drier. So I just removed the top tray. I really don't use this. I'm just using it for the video. But what you can do is use a smaller humidifier on the top for those cigars, while you have a larger one below for the bulk of your stash. There's also one other solution. You can attach the humidifier to the bottom of the tray. And this way both levels benefit and you save yourself from buying a second device. Another option is to add a fan, like the Cigar Humifan, which does a great job circulating the air, or a Cigar Oasis Ultra 2.0 humidifier, which has a built-in fan for an all-in-one solution. The idea here, really, is to keep the humidifier away from your cigars so you get the most even distribution of moisture throughout the box. With desktop top humidors, in most cases, you don't really have too many choices. Now in your case, John, I'm assuming you have a 100 cigar capacity or more tower type humidor, like a Lucky 7 that has drawers in it. Now since warm air rises, it might make sense to place a 100 count humidifier on the bottom drawer, let nature take its course. But in taller humidors, you need more air circulation. There's no guarantee that moist air will effectively humidify the cigars at the top, especially once they begin filling up, you see, because you need that air to flow through. The cigars, you're going to clog it up, see? So there are a couple ways you can go. You could place a 50 count crystal-based humidifier in the very top drawer and then another 50 count on the bottom. This is also a smart way to go because I found that when you have moisture coming from both directions, it creates a more balanced atmosphere. If you want to add a fan like the Humifan, place it on the bottom facing up, and it will force the cooler air at the bottom upwards where it will mingle with the warmer air above. Now be careful because you could create a hurricane situation that will wipe out your entire collection. Just kidding. Now finally, let's talk about some of the choices you have for humidification. I like these crystal-based humidifiers because they last a really long time, or the Boveda packs because they're more flexible, especially in the smaller desktop situations. Plus, Boveda packs won't affect your cigars if they touch them. The gel Humi-type jar, these are good for placing on the bottom, but I think they work better with a fan. I've never had much luck with them, but other guys really swear by them. Suffice it to say, I suggest you use what you like as long as it's the correct size for your humidor. So John, I hope that answers your question. Thanks for watching everybody, and happy smokes.